on with the homework part. So first, write each of the following in simplest radical form. What is radical form? A radical is an expression with root sign. Root sign, okay, set. So for example, set 3, set 20, 5, set 2. When they say simplest radical form, they usually mean an expression of the form A set B. Like A set B. Where first, like no perfect square factor other than 1 like remains inside the square root, no fraction inside the root, no radical in the denominator. We usually write all normal numbers in front and the radical last. So simplest radical form means take out all the perfect squares from under the root, and whatever it is not a perfect square stays inside. Okay, so first question, set 55. We want to simplify set 55. So step 1, we list perfect squares like which perfect square divides 75. So like 75 divided 25 equal 3. So factor is 25. So we have set 25 multiply 3. It is also set 25, set 3. So this one changed to 5, set 3. So we know that inside the root, we only have 3. 3 is not a perfect square, so we stop. So 5 set 3 is simplest radical form. Now we move on to 2 set 18. We have a number outside and a root like 2 set 18. So we only simplify the radical part first. Set 18, we find a perfect square that divides 18. So it is 2 set 9 times 2, which is 2 set 9 set 2. This one we can change to 3. And the final answer, we can multiply the whole number. It is 6 set 2. So outside numbers multiply like normal, 2 times 3. The set 2 just comes along. Final simplest radical form is 6 set 2. There is no perfect square inside 2, so we stop. Okay, next C. So we have a fraction, set 8 over 2. First, we simplify the radical. Okay, so find a perfect square inside 8, like how to get 8 is 4 times 2. So we know that 4 is a perfect square. So it is 4 times 2 over 2. Set 4, set 2 over 2. It is also 2. We change this. Set 2 over 2. Then we divide 2 with 2. It is set 2. So we know that set 8 over 2 simplifies all the ways to just set 2. There isn't even a coefficient outside anymore. That is the simplest radical form. Okay, next, D, we have 5 over 3, 27. Again, we simplify the radical first. We know that to find a perfect square of 27, we have like 5 over 3, 9 times 3. And then we split it into the radical form. So this one we can change to 3, set 3, and then we divide. It is 5 set 3. So we know that like the 3 in the numerator and denominator here can cancel each other. So when 3 cancel out, we leave it's leaving like 5 set 3. Inside the root is 3, which is not a perfect square. So 5 set 3 is the simplest radical form. Okay, so now question 2. We need to choose multiple choice. So we want to simplify this. Simplify this thing into A set B. Then we will read off the values of a, the number outside the root. So first simplify the radical set 500. So look at a big perfect square inside 500. So we will have like 7 500. We change the radical, become 100 times 5, which is 7, set 100, set 5. Then we change this into set 100 is 10. So 7, 10, set 5. Okay, then we multiply inside the number with number, whole number with whole number, 70, set 5. So we know that the A will be outside. So A is 70, B is 5. Therefore, the answer choice is option 3, 70. So to find A, just simplify the radical, multiply the outside numbers, and then outside result is A. Question 3, radius from circle equation. So the radius of the circle whose equation is x squared plus y squared equal 50. This is like our standard equation of a circle is r squared. Centered at the origin, like r is the radius, so we compare to the question that given us. So we know that our r radius, r square equal 50. So r will be, this is your r will be set 50. So we want to make set 50 into simplest radical form. We first need to find a perfect square inside 50. So we know that we can change it to r equals set 25 times 2. So set 25 times set 2, then it is 5 set 2. We know that after take a square root and simplify into simplest radical form, the answer should be option 2. Number 4, we want to find this is about a hypotenuse of right angle triangle with legs 4 and 6. So for a right angle triangle, the legs are A and B. We have this formula, c squared equal a squared plus b squared. Okay, so now we already have the legs of 4 squared plus 6 squared, c squared. So again, we can like expand it. We settle this, 16 plus 36, c squared. C squared is 52, so our c is set 52. However, we can simplify set 52 into simplest radical form. So we can find a perfect square inside 52. Like 52 is 13 times 4. So set 13 times 4, set 4, set 13. So change this into 2, set 13. So we know that the choice is option 3. Again, Pythagoras theorem gives us c squared equal 52. Then we express 52 in the simplest radical form by pulling out the perfect square of 4. Answer should be option 3. Okay, which of the following equivalent to expression after it has been squared? Okay, so step 1, you need to know squared mean set 2 minus set 6 square, okay, means multiply by itself. So we will write like this, set 2 minus set 6, set 2 minus set 6. So now we see a binomial times a binomial. We must use FOIL or distributive property. First, outer, inner, last. Okay, so first we will times this one with this one first. So set 2 multiply set 2. And then this one times this one. Outer. So plus set 2 multiply minus set 6. And then plus this one multiply this one minus set 6, set 2. And then last one is minus become plus. Set 6, set 6. Okay, then what we can do is we will multiply set 2 times set 2 is set 4. Set 4 is actually 2. Okay, then plus. Okay, this one plus and minus become minus. So set 2 multiplied set 6 is minus set 12. So this one is minus set 12 again, and this one is plus set 36. So when you simplify it, this will be 2 plus 6, and then this one will be set minus 2 set 12. Okay, since it is the same outer. So now we already have like 3 terms because we already combined this. This is combined like radical. This is same radical. Okay, then you need to remember that you can simplify this whole become 8 minus 2 set 12. Okay, then remember set 12 we can simplify it. Since 12 has a perfect square factor, which is 12, 8 and 4 times 3. So we split into 2. You will have 8 minus 2 times 2, set 3. So then we simplify this, become 8 minus 4, set 3. Then you can see our answer is option 1. Okay, next. Number 6, find each product in simple radical form. Now you can see everything here is a conjugate, all same except the minus and plus sign. So conjugate. You know that if conjugate, you can have a square minus b square. So a square minus b square. How to get a square? Meaning that a, this is a minus b, a plus b. So a square meaning 3 square. It is 9. Next, set 5 square. It is 5. So how do we do this? Is we will have like 9 minus 5, which is 4. This is a minus b. So our conjugate form is a square minus b square, right? So it is actually 9 minus 5. It is 4. So we ended with just a number. It's okay if there is no radical. That is also a simplest radical form because there is no radical left to simplify. So then, again, this is a plus b, a minus b. We do it in a square. What is a square? As a square is 2 square, which is 2. B square is 7 square, which is 49. Okay, so a square minus b square is 2 minus 49, which is minus 47. So final answer is minus 47. No radical left, so it's already as simple as possible. Okay, last one, this is also conjugate form. So a minus b, a plus b. Everything same except the minus and plus sign. So this is so simple. It will be a square minus b square, right? So we list out our a square first. A square is 10 square, which is 10. B square is 2 square, which is 2. So a square minus b square is 10 minus 2, which is 8. So again, same. No radicals remain. The answer is 8, which is already in simplest form. So for conjugate, the middle terms always cancel. The answer must be this. This is our standard form that we need to memorize. Like our conjugate part, the form must be like this. A minus B, A plus B is equal A square minus B square. Okay, let us move on. So for question 7, we cannot add this yet because the number inside the root are different, set 48 and set 108. Our first job is to write each radical in simplest radical form. So look at set 48. Look for a perfect square of 48. So we know that we can change it into set 48 like set 16 times 3, which is set 16 set 3. So this one become 4 set 3. Then we simplify 108. 108, we can have 36 times 3, which is 6 set 3. So this is our two same radical form. So we can put back or substitute back into the original expression. So this is set 48 plus 2 set 108, right? So now 4 set 3 plus 2 6 set 3. So next it is 4 set 3 plus this one multiply this become 12 set 3. So actually we see that there are like terms. Both terms are something times set 3. So we can add the number of the front one. This one and this one. 4 plus 12. It is 16 set 3. Okay, so we can see that our option 4 is correct answer. Question 8. The perimeter of equilateral triangle side length is set 50. So we can recall the formula of an equilateral triangle has like 3 equal sides. So each side is length S. Then the perimeter is S plus S plus S, which is set 50 plus set 50 plus set 50. So now you can see actually we have like terms, which is all set 50. So we can simplify it to like 3 set 50. So for 3 set 50, we can do it as like we need to simplify or simplest radical form. So we simplify set 50. So 3 times set 25 times 2, which is we split it into 25 and 2. So this one is 3, 5. Set 2, then 15 set 2. So answer should be option 1. Okay, then we move on to number 9. Number 9 is the sum these two equal to what? So again, we want to combine radicals, but first we must write each radical in simplest radical form. So we find the perfects for set 162. Set 162, we will have set 81 times 2. So we split it into set 81 and set 2. Then this is 9 set 2. Then we simplify 128. We have 64 times 2. So it is set 64 set 2, which is 8 set 2. And then we put back in the original expression. So we have this set 162 plus 5 over 2 set 128. Okay, so it is equal to 2 over 3, 9 set 2 plus 5 over 2, 8 set 2. Okay, then we multiply the whole number with whole number. So meaning that multiply the fraction with the outside number. This and this. Okay, so we will have 18 over 3 set 2 plus 40 over 2 set 2. So when we simplify it, this is 6 set 2 plus 40 divided 2 is 20 set 2. And then you can see this is like term because the radical is set 2. So we can add 6 and 20, which is 26 set 2. So answer should be option 3. So the key idea is to write both radicals as number times set 2. Then we just add the numbers. Okay, then for question 10. When set 80 is subtracted, meaning that 45 minus 80. Okay, we cannot subtract yet because the numbers inside the square roots are different. So we first simplify each radical. So set 45 is set 9 times 5, which is set 9 times set 5, which is 3 set 5. Set 80 is 16 times 5, which is set 16, set 5, which is 4 set 5. Okay, then we substitute back in the expression. So, set 45 minus set 80 is actually 3 set 5 minus 4 set 5. So, we can see it is like term. We can minus or subtract like term. 3 minus 4 is minus set 5. Minus 1 set 5. So the negative sign just means the second radical was larger than the first after simplifying. So answer should be 1. Okay, next, last one. For this is equilateral triangle. Means that all 3 sides has like same length. All 3 angles are the same. So every side has level 8 inches. We draw a dashed line from the top vertex straight down to the base. This is called height. This is height. Okay. It forms like a right angle with the base little square because the triangle is perfectly symmetrical. The height cuts the base into 2 equal pieces. The whole base is 8 inches. So 8 divided 2 is 4 inches. So on the half triangle, here is 4, here is 4. Hypotenuse is 8 inches. This is a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. And we know that this is c, this is a, and this is a and b. A and b. B is height. Okay, so we plug it into the formula. So c is 8 squared equal to 4 squared plus h squared. So now to find h squared is 8 squared minus 4 squared. So we settle it. It will become h squared is 64 minus 16, which is h squared is 48. H is set 48. So next, we need to simplify set 48. So set 48 is set 16 multiply 3, which is set 16 set 3. So we change this. This is perfect square 4 set 3. So our height will be 4 set 3 inches. This is our height. 3 is not a perfect square, so there are no more perfect square factors inside the root. So then we need to use area formula for triangle. So same, because I have no space, A is equal to half B times H. So half, our base is 8, height is 4 sec 3. Okay, then we multiply this 2. So we will get 4 times 4 sec 3. Okay, then the area is, we need to multiply this with this, it is 16 sec 3. So this is our answer. This is already in simplest radical form. 16 is outside the root, 3 inside the root. It's not a perfect square.